like you need to be taken care of. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, you know?
So I knew I was okay. He sold 11 million records. He had deals with Jay-Z and them, but Jay-Z ain't gonna never. And I always tell him all the time, Jay-Z ain't treat me like this.
Oh, he definitely like playing this nigga.
Jay-Z might not even be hard as him.
So we just had a lit. Jay-Z will never take you to a party like this.
Keep going, and then they'll complain, but he's got a good life, man.
Uncle Murda is not amenable to Jim Jones picking the wrong fight. Jim attempted to make fun of Tony Yo for claiming that 50 Cent looks after his artists better than Jay-Z. Murda is now correcting the record on who is actually a better boss. Murda was signed to both Rockefeller and Gannett. The main argument made by Murda is that 50 has been providing for his day ones for many years. Jay-Z. That invitation to the Rock Nation brunch quickly disappears in the mail once you cease to be useful. However, let's discuss Uncle Murda's statement and the reasons behind the internet's division. Okay, so here is the beginning of the whole thing. During an interview, Tony Yao made a statement that, if you've been observing the movements of 50 Cent and Jay-Z, honestly seemed reasonable. According to Yao, 50 looked out for him far better than Jay ever did for Memphis Lee, and he said that Jay did not truly look out for his people.
We spoke about how
Jay don't look
they'll
out
look up a bleak like be able to look out for you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
And then he said he eats home halal.
You know what I mean? All right. Look, I'm chewing aloud on my own.
He eats on his own. I eat on my own too.
Right.
On my own too. I just came off to him.
Right.
When have you seen Bleak on tour? On his own. Jay-Z is not a bad guy. Bleak is not a bad guy. I'm not saying. I'm saying to you that Jay-Z was all business with them. When Buck up on his taxes, 50 a piece or more. When Prodigy bought a house and needed more money, 50 a piece or more. Prodigy are paying back. The thing with 50 is, it was business and we was friends. I don't feel like Bleak was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like Young Guns was Jay-Z friend. It came to a point where 50 was helping Siegel.
Yaya wasn't attempting to make fun of Jay. He was just talking about loyalty and how he looks out for his day ones on no one really compares to 50. All he asks for in exchange is loyalty. He takes them on tours, offers them TV appearances, keeps them engaged in business, and takes them on vacations.
Like, the nigga keep showing up next to down. That's an indication to me you might have some feelings towards me. But that is just everywhere I got an issue. You show up around it. So, I mean, you know, get music. Because the music ain't usually my motivation. My motives come off the curb. So if you see a nigga keep being around it, well, fuck, when you come around, how you get antennas going. So he in a position where he might feel like he did, but he ain't dead.
And everything became chaotic at that point. Jim began making fun of Yao during a conversation with Bleak, calling him broke and claiming that he still relies on 50 to look after him.
A lot of people, you know, we from the hood, so people look at Bleak and don't understand the business he's doing. They always look at Jay like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's why you got, like, Yayo talking about, Jay don't take care of it. I don't need Jay to go on tour. You don't smoke hard coke, yo. Chill. You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo. You might need 2 ounces. That's why pay your full. I got a G for every bump in your face. I promise you that. I promise you that. Why you worried about Peon? You broke. You know I got it.
Uncle Murda intervened at that very moment and quickly checked Jim, stating that 50 had brothers while Jay had business partners. He was expressing something more profound, so that line struck a chord. When money is involved, Jay keeps people around. Because they have been devoted from the beginning, 50 keeps people around. Additionally, Yao and Murda made it apparent in a recent interview that Jay never watched out for Murda in the same manner that 50 did. Yao claims it's because 50 is aware that these individuals supported him through his darkest moments and never changed.
Instagram comments. Because these people are made to break you. They want to break artists. They want to break you. Nobody believe you. I was in 50 crib, no roaches and all that, me in a little spot. Small spot. Nobody believed in that. You playing Get Rich or Die Trying already in the crib. You had half that done. Like, all right. What's this take off. Because I'm like, everybody get confused. Because they don't think that your dream is going to come. But you gotta, you know what I mean? That's why I respect him. Because we had more of an access. We had 50 Cent. So I knew I was okay. We sold 11 million records. Even motherfucker, he had deals with Jay-Z and them, but Jay-Z ain't gonna never. Dude, I always tell him all the time, Jay-Z ain't treating me like this.
Oh, he definitely like playing this.
Jay-Z might not even say hard as
So we just,
Yo,
so
Yayo
we just
is-
had a, so the party we was just at in Miami with the Kardashians, Serena Williams, and everybody. We just finished performing. Great time, right? First thing my man here wanted to say, yeah, lit. Jay-Z will never take you to a party like this.
You might get invited.
This is what I'm saying. Nah, I don't get invited.
I respect Jay-Z. I respect.
But here's the thing. Opinions on this appear to differ on the internet. Some claim that Jim is correct and that Yayo is surviving off of $50. They also defend Jay, arguing that he still looks out for his people even though he doesn't post everything on social media like 50 does. But it appears that a lot more people are irritated that Jim Jones interrupted this discussion to make fun of Yao when it had nothing to do with him. A person stated, Jim Jones running his mouth like he ran when somebody put their hands on him. We all know Jimmy going out of his way to stay relevant. Another user commented, Jim Jones claimed to be superior to that. It's enough. Uncle Murda stated, Jay's got business partners and 50's got brothers. Let's turn back to what he meant. It wasn't just a smooth line after all. Experience was the source of it. Murda had a brief relationship with Rockefeller, leaving the label after just a year to sign with 50. He has witnessed 50's inner workings and his unwavering devotion to those who supported him. Yao has also been with 50 since the early days of the Gun It mixtape. Even now, decades later, 50 continues to secure Yao's place on foreign tours. Furthermore, Yao asserts that it's not just about the upscale hotels and private planes. 50 ensures that his artists learn how to manage their finances wisely. Uncle Murda was only able to purchase his first home when he signed with 50 because of this.
About Fifth, he always was just like tight with his money. Eminem, tight with his money. So you learn to kind of save instead of spending. 50 encourages you. You get money, go get a house. That's like Uncle Murda. He's down with us now. He was signed to Jay-Z. He got his first house being down with us.
Right.
He gave me my first Jacob watch, and 50 said, yo, don't forget, blow your head off it. See, 50 was ahead of his time. That's what people didn't understand.
Following Murda's association with Gun It, 50 continued to support him publicly, in economic dealings and through music. And that's the main idea. 50 does not consider his pals to be temporary employees. He acts as though he values the folks who created him. Jay's circle, however, has never looked the same. Jay is a corporate machine. He doesn't really have any lifelong friends, but you're around him when it's advantageous to both of you. Check out Beanie Siegel, Kanye, and Dame Dash. Jay ignored them all and didn't turn around. The same is true of Jazzo, who put Jay on.
Build a certain way, they fool the world, make them think that way, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I wouldn't even say anything, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's a whole lot of frauds in the industry. But I wouldn't say anything. The only reason I'm saying something because he's saying something that I'm not. He's trying to tell the world that I'm not something that I'm.
Not to be overlooked is DeHaven, one of Jay's closest Marcy pals. DeHaven gave him early assistance. However, Jay pretended that the man didn't exist after he became corporate. DeHaven has also gone public, accusing Jay of lying to him, calling him a snitch, and then abandoning him entirely.
What was your relationship like with Jay-Z? Who were you to him?
Well, basically, I was his right-hand man. You know what I mean? Beyond that, we was brothers. For him not to even give me time, even to act like he didn't know me, you know what I'm saying? For all that I sacrificed, all that my people sacrificed, all that my family sacrificed. I never knew that it'd get to this. Even label me with some statements or some snitching statements. I think that's about the utmost disrespect.
It is, especially streetwise.
Streetwise.
According to Murda, Jay had business partners, and the 50s had brothers. That was all he was talking about. Jay acts like a CEO, which includes severing relationships with people who are no longer beneficial to the company. Jay is seldom described as faithful because of this. They characterize him as intelligent, astute, and so forth. However, you don't hear the word loyalty very often. Now that he is 50, you can follow his devotion back to the beginning of his career. The same individuals that accompanied him in the trenches remain in the photo. And the only people who have left his group are those who betrayed him. In essence, Jay moves with strategy first, whereas 50 moves with loyalty first. Although neither is incorrect, one seems far more sincere.